house is more than walls and a roof. It is a keeper of secrets, a witness to history, a silent observer of all that has passed within its halls. For most, a home is a sanctuary, a place of warmth and comfort. But some houses, some places, do not forget. Instead, they hold on to the past, refusing to let go of the sorrow, the tragedy, the fear that once filled their rooms. These are houses that whisper in the dark, houses where the past lingers, unwilling to rest. Tonight, we step inside three of the most haunted houses in history. Homes with corridors that seem to breathe, staircases that lead to nowhere, and rooms where unseen eyes are always watching. Are these houses truly haunted? Or is it the weight of history, the echoes of past suffering, that makes them feel alive? Our journey begins in San Jose, California, where one of the strangest mansions in the world stands as a testament to grief, guilt, and a desperate attempt to keep spirits at bay. This is the story of the Winchester Mystery House. The Winchester Mystery House is unlike any other home in the world. A house of endless corridors, stairways that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls, a maze of rooms, hallways, and hidden spaces. Built not for the living, but for the dead. Sarah Winchester was no ordinary widow. She was the wife of William Winchester, heir to the fortune of the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, the company that made the rifle that won the West. But Sarah believed that this fortune came at a terrible cost. She was convinced that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were following her, seeking vengeance. Desperate for answers, Sarah turned to a spiritualist who told her there was only one way to keep the spirits at bay. She must never stop building her house. As long as construction continued, the spirits would be confused, lost within the ever-growing maze of rooms and passageways. For 38 years, day and night, construction never stopped. Rooms were built, then sealed off. Secret doors and passageways were added. Staircases led directly into ceilings. Doors opened into nothingness. No master plan was ever drawn. The house evolved on its own, guided only by Sarah's desperate need to keep the spirits confused. But the spirits, it seemed, were already there. Visitors and staff report ghostly footsteps echoing through the halls, mysterious whispers in empty rooms, and the eerie sound of hammers and saws long after construction finally ceased. In the early 1800s, a Tennessee farmhouse became the site of one of America's most terrifying hauntings, a vengeful spirit, a tormented family, and a legend that has never faded. This is the story of the Bell Witch. The Bell family's nightmare began in 1817. It started with strange noises, knocking on the walls, chains dragging across the floor, whispers that seemed to come from nowhere, but soon the entity grew stronger. The spirit, known as the Bell Witch, began speaking, cursing John Bell and his family. It tormented their daughter, Betsy, pulling her hair, pinching her, even slapping her across the face. The spirit had a voice. It sang hymns, mimicked prayers, and taunted the Bells relentlessly. The haunting became so infamous that even General Andrew Jackson, future President of the United States, came to witness it himself. But when he and his men arrived, their carriage stopped dead, frozen in place by an unseen force. Jackson reportedly said, "I'd rather fight the British than face the Bell Witch." To this day, many believe the Bell Witch still lingers in Tennessee, waiting, watching, never truly gone. In the heart of France stands the Château de Brissac, a breathtaking castle with a terrifying secret. For within its walls roams the spirit of a woman murdered in a fit of jealousy. She is known as the Lady in Green. Her name was Charlotte de Brézé, the unfaithful wife of Jacques de Brissac. When Jacques discovered her betrayal, he did not forgive her. Instead, he murdered her in cold blood. To this day, visitors and castle staff report seeing a woman in green, her face twisted into a horrific grimace, as if frozen in the moment of her death. 3 houses, 3 hauntings, 3 histories that refuse to rest. But are these homes truly haunted? Or is it we who refuse to let go of the past? Join me next week as we set sail into the unknown, ghost ships, vanishing crews, and the mysteries of the deep.